and away we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Captain Kurt Roskoff, known to a few people around here as Captain Kirk for fun, the whole Star Trek thing. And I'm captain of the co-host team with HMP, Happy Neighborhood Project Indiana. And we just have one co-host at this point, Sharita, doing a fabulous job. And we've had Sean, and Sean is stepping down. And so we have a few spots open for co-hosting. So in general, with the HMP community, we have over 230 co-hosts and room for many more. We're growing this community. So we have hmpabc.com/co-hosts is a quick link, forwarding link to bring you to the homepage, happyneighborhoodproject.com, and then it would have that /co-hosts on there. And so if you are at happyneighborhoodproject.com, whether directly there or through hmpabc.com, you can get to the /co-hosts and see how a form can be filled out. So if not for yourself, if for others, if you'd be happy to help us on this initiative to increase co-hosts anywhere in the world, for sure here at HMP Indiana. But we don't mean to rule it out if somebody is thinking that because they're not in Indiana that it's a moot point, then, because it's not a moot point. Take a look at the co-host program for what we're doing worldwide, and wherever you are, we can take advantage of your volunteering to be a co-host. So we're happy you can join us today. Today I'm just doing this YouTube live and getting it out there on YouTube so that we can still have an HMP Indiana message and program here. And so we are so grateful you chose to tune into this video and to find out more about HMP Indiana, and the Happy Co-op. You will make some of the very best connections and friends here at HMP. As humans, we love relationship, and that is what Happy Neighborhood Project is all about. Link for more information is hmpabc.com/about. And that's where you will also find a TEDx talk of our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin Edeberry. It's also available on YouTube. It's found out there as Happiness as a Default Position. And again, with these links, I cited hmpabc.com/about. That would be bringing you to happyneighborhoodproject.com/about. So since the start of the pandemic, together we have grown HMP from being in one city to now over 65 events and in 7 countries. There is no way we could do that without you. Remember that this is your event. We are just here to help facilitate it for you. And again, if it's not here at HMP Indiana, find one of those 67 or 65 other events and plug in to where it makes sense to you. Join the community. So how our events work. We are going to have 2 breakout sessions lasting 20 minutes each. Now, we are going to have a worldwide main event in a couple hours that puts it at 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. That would be 12 noon Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, our worldwide main event. You can find that by going to hmpabc.com, basically bringing you to the happyneighborhoodproject.com, search for events and go to networking, and then find the worldwide prominently there with the W's, or else looking at the Friday section. Another way to find our events like this is to join for free. Just go to the happycoop.com and join. And when you're at the forum, it automatically defaults to becoming a share member and paying for that. But you can switch it to a free membership. So you can just process your contact details, including your email address. It grabs your email address and it automatically shoots to your inbox a token link. And when you see that link in your inbox with an email, I think it's something like no-reply at hmpcares.com or hmpabc.com, something along those lines. When you get that email, you look for the link in there, you click it, and boom, you're in your dashboard already, and you can go right to meetings, do the drop-down menu looking for worldwide. When you select that, you can register. And then once you're registered, you can refresh your screen, your browser page, or refresh through the co-op dashboard. But when you refresh, it'll pull in that registration now, pulling it off of the internet because it's up in the cloud. And then when you go to your dashboard, you'll see it right in there where it'll say worldwide, and it'll have a join hyperlink. You click that join hyperlink, and boom, right at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, you'll be joining us at the Worldwide Main Event. And then you'll be able to go into these breakout rooms, 2 of them lasting 20 minutes each. We aspire to having these rooms 5 to 6 people in each room, but depends on attendance. So sometimes the co-hosts need to have a room with 3 or 4. All depends on what we ended up with there. The first thing you do when you enter is to select a timekeeper. We need someone who will immediately step up, not only to keep time, but also lead the group and help facilitate. Each person gets 2 minutes to introduce themselves. Within your 2 minutes, you first answer the theme of the month. And on Fridays, it tends to be, what are you grateful for? Maybe a year in reflection, maybe transitioning into, kind of what you're grateful and expectations for 2022. Something along those lines, what are you happy for, and all that kind of stuff. Then you can share what you do and how the group can support you. Some examples could be subscribing to your podcast, or following your social media page, or even sharing an upcoming event that you have. After everyone introduces themselves, you can then work to support each other and collaborate. Just to be clear, recruiting and income opportunities are not allowed in the breakout rooms. Please focus on your products or services. If you're in a room with someone sharing income opportunities, let us know. And we always like to give a reminder to stay till the very end, which means when you register, if you're able to set aside the hour, that is the best way to go, because we always have a happy grand finale where we choose one lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group, and also announce our weekly referral contest winner. So basically, again, Sharita is our co-host, and again, my name is Kurt Roskov, Captain Kurt, and some know me as Captain Kirk to have the fun with Star Trek. So this is kind of the point in our review of how everything works, where we do in our networking meetings, we send everybody to breakout, and then all of you enjoy that 20 minutes, and then you come back, and everybody who sticks with us for the halftime show, we take their picture, a screenshot. And after we take care of that screenshot that we share on social media to let everybody know what it looks like joining our meetings, then we get into the Happy Co-op. On July 6, 2021, we became the first networking organization in history to become a co-op. If you don't know what a co-op is, it means we are owned by our share members. Every quarter, we give a portion of our revenue back to our share members. In fact, last quarter, we gave back $5,136.38, and our top share member earned over $118. Everyone, please give yourselves a round of applause. So even if you're not involved yet, give yourself a round of applause, because you are reviewing this information with me, and everybody plays a role, because as we're reaching people and bringing people into our meetings, people are getting points for participation. And so some of you out there may not be a member of the co-op yet, but you may be helping a current co-op member, because you might be the one showing up in networking, and they get rewarded with the points from them having invited you, and then you show up, everybody wins. Now you might be wondering, how do you earn money from the revenue pool? There are two requirements. One, you need to start earning points. How much you earn in the revenue sharing pool is based on how many points you have compared to other share members. So we recommend that you create a free co-op account to start earning points for networking and other activities you do here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. Here is the point where you can go to hmpabc.com/co-op/registration, or go to happyneighborhoodproject.com and look for the co-op selections through the website. Otherwise, you'll end up one way or another at happyneighborhoodproject.com/co-op/registration. And again, there's the happycoop.com to also help navigate to all this information on the Happy Co-op. So the second thing you need to do to earn money from the revenue pool is you must become a share member and a verified Happy Business member. You can learn more about that in the back office once you create your free co-op account. If you have any questions, we have weekly orientation class called How to Get the Most from HMP and the Happy Co-op, where we answer your questions about how the co-op works. You can find the link to register for these Wednesday and Thursday meetings in the States and the Western world. It looks like approximately Wednesday afternoon, evening, or Wednesday PM anyway, or Thursday AM. If you're over here in the Western Hemisphere with us, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin by chance. Even though I'm captain of HMP Indiana, I'm a captain helping those from Indiana run a successful and growing networking meeting for all of you, and people all around the world are welcome to each of these regionally hosted networking groups because it's on Zoom. Everybody around the world can access these things. So with the link, you can go to hmpabc.com, happyneighborhoodproject.com. You can search meetings, and then with events, you can go down to classes. So with the classes, you'll see that these are the meetings offered at the present time, those weekly orientation sessions, and you can register there. And then again, with your free co-op account, if you're using that dashboard, you'll see that the link is something you can copy right out from the referral section. You can copy your own referral link, paste it into your URL bar, your address bar on your browser, and it'll take you to the registration page that way. We want to recognize and thank our verified Happy Business members. I just want to take a moment to recognize and thank our verified Happy Businesses who make it possible to keep these events free. You can identify them with the HMP decal on their Zoom background. One of the ways you can earn points is to do business with these people. So definitely connect with them. You can also find them in our directory, hmpabc.com/listings. So at our events and our meetings, you can put your info in the chat. The chat is only for posting business card information. So please limit it only to your name, business name, contact information, and service. Anything else will make you look unprofessional. If you have not already been to a meeting and had this chance to put your information in the chat, we welcome you to do so. Again, find one of these 65 great meetings of your liking that fits into your schedule. Attend on in and don't be bashful. Go ahead and share that business card information. At the end of our events, we also show you how to copy it. So just a reminder again to stay till the very end. So again, as you're registering and planning on these meetings, do whatever possible to take in the whole 55-minute agenda meeting. And again, we'll always be having our happy grand finale where we choose one lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group and also announce our weekly referral contest winner. So now we invite you, everybody around the world is welcome to join our HMP exclusive text community. It is important to us that you can easily communicate with us. So if you have not joined our text community yet, please pull out your phones and text the number 916-579-7688. Again, it's 916-579-7688. And at our events, while we make these second breakout rooms, we always have guests. So like if you invite guests to the meetings and you didn't have a chance to share them directly, the exclusive text community number, we go through that again at that point, and we give everybody a chance that has not enrolled yet to the text community to do that right prior to entering the breakout session number 2. And so then with that, we always take 5 or 6 minutes after that second breakout room session and do a nice closing and grand finale, exit for everybody to give those takeaways. So this is where we start in by referring to our Happy Neighborhood Project LinkedIn page. So we invite everybody to go to our Happy Neighborhood Project LinkedIn page and find the question of the day. So whether through looking at the activity, and it's a company page in LinkedIn, so you go ahead and search for that. And you'll find that there's other HNP Happy Neighborhood Project pages, like we have HNP Ability, HNP Nonprofit, Happy Neighborhood Project Indiana, and so there's all these more specific and targeted groups. But the official headquarters one is just simply HNP Happy Neighborhood Project. Should be able to find it through Happy Neighborhood Project and looking at company pages. And so when you find that right link on LinkedIn to be on the page, should be able to navigate and scroll around and click around and see at least a past posting from might be a couple weeks ago at this point. We're hoping to get back at that again Tuesday, January 4th. Hopefully before the business day is over, we'll have another LinkedIn question of the day. In the LinkedIn comments of the post, put your responses. Basically answer the LinkedIn question of the day there. As people are commenting, you can connect with them by hovering over their names and clicking on the connect button. When you comment, other people can do the same. Many people in our community have significantly increased their LinkedIn network by doing this, but we encourage you to engage with people after. So instead of just making the connection request and then leaving it alone, make an intention to come back to that and create some engagement, build a relationship, get a good conversation going, find out enough about them that they feel that they want to continue the conversation because they feel that they have more they want to tell you about themselves and their business and their products and services, and that you may get them interested to do a one-to-one to really develop and understand who they are as compared to just knowing them digitally by their LinkedIn profile. So again, apply to become a host. There's no way that we can run these events without our co-hosts throughout the world. We have over 230 co-hosts helping us facilitate and grow an event like HNP Indiana and these other 65 groups. So if you want to stand out, improve your skills while making a big impact in your business community, apply to be a co-host, hnpabc.com/co-hosts or happyneighborhoodproject.com/co-hosts. We welcome you to do that, and please do share, invite others to consider to help us keep growing this community and our leadership as we do that. So how to save the chat on Zoom. So a little Zoom tutorial here. Let's go over how to save the chat. Go to the chat room, right click the chat box. From there, click select all, copy it, and you can then paste it on a file. Another way is to click 3 dots at the bottom right-hand corner, and from there, click Save. If you are a verified member, we have released a feature to save you time by automatically uploading business card information of the people you networked with for you. Please reach out to your member relations coordinator to learn how to do that. Just to be very clear, we have 2 guidelines. When you come to our events, don't put anyone you met from Happy Neighborhood Project on an email list. If you are not in a breakout room from an HMP event with someone, please do not call, text, or email them. Instead, connect with them on social media first. Then they will be more likely to do a one-to-one with you. The co-hosts will be here to support you, so you are always welcome to reach out to do one-to-ones with us. If you are contacted by someone you did not meet in the breakout rooms, politely let them know that you prefer them to connect with you on social media first. All of these events, as we're presenting it, are hosted by the Happy Neighborhood Project. That means if you annoy people, you get a happy citation from our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin. So now I want to introduce our contest winner, and or this would be when we would introduce our contest winner. This is a chance for you to share about HMP Indiana or any of these events, and invite enough people that maybe you might enter an HMP event and be pleasantly surprised that they're announcing you as a contest winner because you referred enough people. And for some groups, you could have that be 3, 4, 5 people. It's not a serious undertaking, to be a winner, because every week is different. So it depends on how things are going for the group and the people that tend to be the bigger supporters of growing that Zoom meeting. So with that, we have our contest winners briefly share to the entire group. And so again, this is all in the happy grand finale and the closing. So again, the weekly contest winner is who invited the most people to attend that particular event. And the benefit of winning is that at that event, you get 1 minute to introduce yourself in front of the whole group. And we're always introducing the last week's winner. And then that winner from last week takes a minute to introduce themselves, which means that we are designing this to support people who come regularly and in the right weeks, having a good week of inviting and being in a meeting and then coming back the next week to take that minute opportunity. So we encourage you to keep attending the meetings that you choose to support. So we also select a random winner through our Happy Wheel. And we always congratulate them and allow them to take 1 minute to share to the whole group what they have enjoyed most about HMP, and also share what they do. And then we finish off with the power of a guest, inviting a guest. So again, we bring it out there. Now remember, this is your event. We are just here to help facilitate it. When you invite your friends, you show them that you care about them. When you invite them, also let them know that they can feel free to invite someone to attend with them. So let's keep growing this group together. We'll see you all at the Worldwide Main Event today, Friday, December 31st, for a New Year's Eve party, Worldwide Main Event style at the Happy Neighborhood Project, with a fireside chat to follow, headed up by the Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin Edeberry, where we talk about more personal matters, more nonprofit work, volunteering, philanthropy, just stuff that's outside our business scope, and more of a community, worldwide community development aspect, and just people sharing, sharing and caring with each other as a community and with their friends, and, having that warm reception. And if not, on one of our Friday Worldwide Main Events or one of our Friday HMP Indiana events, somewhere in the Happy Neighborhood Project. But again, I'm Kurt Roskoff, captain of the co-host team for HMP Indiana. We hope to see you at one of our Zoom meetings for free Happy Business Networking, held every Friday, 11 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, and noon Eastern time, Indiana time, at least for most of Indiana. So other than that, stay happy.